It's iPhone day. iPhone 17 Pro Max, iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone Air, iPhone 17, all been released today. I just went to the Apple Store and picked up my iPhone 17 Pro Max, and let's unbox it together. Also got some accessories, the tech woven case and the strap. I'll do the phone first, then we'll do the accessories and see what these are like. I was going back and forth for a while between what color am I going to get. Landed on the blue. I waited to order my accessories for a little bit, and my cross-buy shop actually isn't gonna come until a couple days from now. But they told me in the store, just go get one today and bring the other one back. I was like, yeah, you're right. So I'll unbox those accessories later. But first, let's whip out my scissors here and let's unbox this iPhone. I haven't done an unboxing, and I guess I don't even really need scissors because I usually make it pretty easy. I haven't unboxed the new iPhone on camera in quite some time. For those of you that have followed my channel for a while, that was one of my first videos, was talking about Apple and unboxing something. I forget what I unboxed, but we're back at it. Get rid of all that. This is my first new iPhone in 3 years. Currently, I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max, so this is nice. And there the phone goes in all of its glory. I'm going to compare the weight to it. They're back to aluminum. This is the blue. Looks nice, feels nice. I feel like it might be a fingerprint magnet to some level. Like I'm already even scared to put my finger on the Apple sign here and get off that little speck of dust or whatever that's on there. But this is the phone. Wow. Looks nice. Before I even take this off, as we know, it just comes with Brado cable, which is nice. Just comes with the USB-C to USB-C charging cable. So nice. No stickers anymore on the box, those kind of things. Those are all gone. That's what we got. Let's lift this off the phone. The screen here. The nice peel. You see my camera set up. But there you go. Looks nice, feels nice coming out the box. You already see I have some fingerprints on it on the back. But yeah, this is the 17 Pro Max. Looks really nice. Let's power it up. I won't do a full setup, but I'll basically just start using this phone and there I am. I'll basically just start using this phone and seeing how I get along with it. Seeing things I notice. Like I said, it's my first new iPhone in a couple years. So it'll be fun to play around with it. Again, we already see some of the dust and stuff coming on my camera, and we see my lights, but that's okay. That's where we're at. Let me move these things to the side. Let me start opening up. Ooh, hello. I won't do a full setup for it right now. I just wanted to unbox it, and I'll do more about it later. But I could start putting up some of the details and change some things for now. Actually, we'll change some of these things. We'll do some of these things a little bit later. Let's leave it like that for right now. But I want to unbox these accessories, maybe get them in the case. See what that's like. So I got the tech woven case. I started on this one because the silicone ones, I stopped getting them from Apple a while ago, but usually they chip and stuff like that. Like the one I have right now, I've gone through multiple with the phone I have right now. Like it always kind of chips, and this is not an Apple one, but Apple ones would do similar things for me. So I was like, let me get a different kind of case. And these tech woven cases look really nice. And they match the phone well. So I ordered this on a Thursday, right before iPhone Day, and it came on a Friday. Like it came very quickly. Blue tech woven case. Should go nice with everything we're doing here. Let's pull this out. How do we get this out in a nice way? It feels like a nice firm case, which is kind of what I like. And hopefully it feels, I get used to it, the feeling on my hand. Just some paperwork stuff here. Typical Apple stuff. We don't need to look over right now. Let's get this in the case. It's MagSafe and all that. Feels very firm. Feels, I don't know if you can hear a little ASMR. But it feels nice. More ASMR on it. Let's get this phone in here. All right. It like synced in. I think the MagSafe syncs in because it is a MagSafe phone. Blow off the camera. It is a MagSafe phone case. It looks pretty good in terms of the matchness. I will say this is the first blue iPhone I've had, or not even blue. This is the first iPhone that has color. Any phone, rather. What am I getting myself confused? This is the first phone I've had that is a colored phone. since my very first phone. My very first phone was a cherry chocolate. I actually have it lying around here somewhere. Ever since then, I've gotten phones that have been either white or silver or black. I was going back and forth. If you've seen my Instagram stories or my TikTok, things like that, I was going back and forth, even on my YouTube channel, on my posts, trying to figure out what color am I going to get. When I saw this event, I initially thought I was going to go silver because, again, I don't usually do phones that are colored, and there's no black, which I'm very upset about. But I settled on getting blue after maybe going back and forth with orange for a little bit but orange I feel like I would get over after a week or so. So I went with blue. And I'm happy about it. We'll just see how it is. Like I said, I'm used. I really would have wished there was a black phone. And technically, the color here is deep blue. I wish there was black. And the silver, at the last minute, basically right before I needed to order it, before the pre-order day, I was like, forget it. Yeah, this is the crossbody strap. Should have explained. Crossbody strap that goes with this case and all the silicone cases as well from Apple. This is interesting that they came out with this because I was just going to order myself a bandolier. My mother has bandoliers and she's used them for many years, and I wanted one. And I was like, I'm going to wait to get them. I'm going to get a new phone soon. And then Apple said, oh, yeah, we have a crossbody strap. And I said, oh, awesome. Hopefully this goes well. It's like magnets all the way through. Again, some paperwork, that kind of stuff. And then let's see what the strap is like. I don't really fully know how to get the strap on. Oh, look, little instructions. That's very helpful. Essentially, I know it goes to the bottom of the case. And like I said, they're basically paired with you could change whatever color you want, but they work with, I don't want to rip this. They work with the cases. There we go. Let's see. I'm excited to use this. It is magnets all the way around is what I've heard and what I've seen from some people who got to get early access to this stuff. So this is the strap. I got the blue strap to kind of match the case. And I guess these go with it too. Maybe I don't need to set all this up right now because I really don't know what I'm doing, but why not do a little trial and error on camera? Do it together. Why not? Could even be a way to teach people how to do it because I surely don't know how to do it. I haven't seen a video yet, actually, of how to get these on. So why not be the one to do it, huh? All right, let's see. All right. So we have, maybe I can take the phone off of this first. I don't think so though. So put this strap in these straps. I put this bit in these little holes on this side. Okay, makes sense. Does the phone need to be out or can maybe I take the phone out. That case feels so nice. Taking the phone out for the first time, it's always tough because it's the first time in there. It's a little tight. There we go. Phone is out. Let's put the phone on the side for right now. All right. So this needs to go into one of these holes. Cool. Let's get this in. And then I have to loop it around. Right? Yeah. Loop it through. Okay, there's one. Let's do the other one. Same deal here. In this way. And then we loop. And then we're looping. This is not graceful. Sorry, I'm pulling it towards me. Okay, there you go. We have it like so. Our next step is, oh shoot. This is what happens when you do this live. Oh, okay, yeah. So I basically to lock it, wrap this through here. Yeah, and kind of get it like that. Makes sense. Wrap this through. Get it like that. So then we have two kind of like knots almost to kind of keep it locked. Nice. And then we get the actual strap and we run it through the cables. And like I said, it's a magnet. And depending on what I can do, I could try to, take a picture of what this looks like on me and like actually getting it strapped up in that. Okay, I actually need to open this. Open this, that's the clip. Slide that through. Very good snap. You can tell the cable feels really, really nice. This cable feels like high quality. It was like $49 or $59. I think $59. I remember when I saw it at first, I was like $59 for a strap, but and then I saw it was like all magnets around. So that is the strap. That's how we do the strap. A little live. Let's figure it out together. Usually Apple, I'm good. I like them for a lot of things, but especially like when I would get calls from my grandmother on random things or other family members, like, how do I do this or that? They usually do really well with getting simple instructions. So this is the strap. It is, like I said, it's magnetized. And you basically, that's how you like tighten it or lessen it. Tighten it or loosen it, lessen it. Or loosen it is by doing like with this magnet, you could pull this. Sorry, I'm like my hand's in the way. Pull this along, and I need to actually put it on myself and see what it's like. So if I can like put a video in or just a picture of me doing it, then I will. But that is basically it for the phone. Let me get the phone back in here now that we've got this strap on. The phone case. There you go. Cool. Another thing I want to note quickly as well about my experience at Apple today, it was just a quick experience. When I came up, there were some people in line. I'm happy the online order line was shorter. They told me someone got there at 3:30 a.m. They didn't open until 8 a.m. today, but they were here at 3:30. Obviously, happy to be there. Cool. I got my nails. I got a little blue for my nails and my middle fingers because I was like, I'm getting a blue iPhone later this week. So I got them for this. Also being in the store, I would have got this delivered to me, but it was not going to come until like a week later. So I was like, let me go into the store. Going into the store, I was able to hold the iPhone Air. And I'll put a little footage of me holding the iPhone Air like right here, essentially. And I was holding it, and I was like, oh, this is sweet. I've heard from a lot of people, again, people who got like early access to it, like it feels really nice in your hand. That's what it felt like. It was kind of just like, wow, this is an iPhone. It's this thin. You feel that right away. So that was nice. But yeah, I'm happy to have my phone today. I'm happy to play with it a little bit. Like I said, I'll come back later with some more maybe videos on how my experience with the phone has been, maybe the first week or something like that, that whole kind of thing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching me unbox this iPhone, unbox this case, get the strap on this case and this phone, things like that. Feel free to keep following to see what else we're up to with the iPhones. I do have the AirPods 3 that will be coming in later today, and I'll do an unboxing on that and kind of getting that set up. I'm very excited to use those and pair this with this phone and that whole kind of thing. But yeah, thanks so much for watching again. Happy Tech-tember, everybody, for all my tech people and especially my Apple tech people. We're in for a good rest of the month, hopefully. So have a good one, everyone. Thanks so much. As I usually say in the beginning, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for those of you who are new here, thanks for watching. Those of you who haven't been back, thanks for coming again. I'm stumbling through this, but yeah, see you guys later.